Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of History Revealed. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's celebration, and I bet you're all ready to attack those New Year's resolutions and stick with them this year. I know I am. Today I'm going to bring you guys some crazy historical facts about two towns in America. We'll start out on the West Coast in California, where about 10 miles south of San Francisco lies the town of Colma, C-O-L-M-A, and it has around 2,000 people in it currently. And what's interesting about this town is it has a death to living ratio of 1,000 to 1. Okay, let me give you some background. So early San Francisco was a gold rush town in 1849. Drawing thousands of people from all across the country in hopes that they would strike it rich. Unfortunately, most did not find gold, but they did stay in San Francisco in hopes of a brighter and more prosperous future. But San Francisco had a problem. With the rising population, that meant that there was overcrowding, areas became unhygienic, and ultimately slum-like, which allowed disease to spread very rapidly. So by the turn of the 20th century, San Francisco's prime real estate was dominated by cemeteries, and the city declared that only the living were allowed to remain in San Francisco. So what did they do? They exhumed all of the bodies from the cemeteries and looked to Colma, that was underdeveloped and underpopulated, but still could get a horse and carriage through easily, to be the new home for San Francisco's corpses. And I actually have a picture here of the corpses being exhumed, courtesy of the Colma Historical Association. And so today, the City of Souls boasts the slogan, "It feels great to be alive in Colma." Now that is a crazy history, isn't it? Next, we will venture east to Pennsylvania to a town called Centralia. Now Centralia used to be a beautiful area full of sprawling mountains and pristine wilderness, but now, unfortunately, it's an area of sinkholes and toxic gas. So, thanks to the discovery of anthracite coal, Centralia became a booming mining town that boasts about 2,800 workers with their own schools, churches, and saloons. In 1962, when 5 firefighters were participating in the Memorial Day tradition of burning garbage behind a cemetery, I don't know, don't ask. They unintentionally lit an anthracite coal mine on fire. Now this spread to other mines, and no amount of force was able to put the fire out for decades to come. Yes, decades. So naturally, due to carbon monoxide health-related concerns, most of the citizens of Centralia fled, and by 2010, there was less than a dozen of its population left. Now, this next part is absolutely insane. Experts believe that the fires will continue burning for another 250 years. That's unfathomable to me. Now, the state of Pennsylvania has banned any new citizens from entering and settling Centralia, due mainly to all of the sinkholes and the fact that the highways are hot to the touch. And unfortunately, Centralia as a town will die out when the last of its population is dwindled to 0. A very sad ending to a very crazy history. Alright, that wraps it up for this week. If you guys are looking for more information about the town of Colma, please visit colma.ca.gov. I was on that earlier this afternoon, and there is a lot more history to be read about that crazy, crazy town. All right, everyone, I will see you next week. Y'all take care. Bye.